Hey folks, Harley Day Rider back at you once again. Your good old buddy HDR out here once again on the lovely, yep, you got it, the 2018 Fat Boy. No, that ain't right. The 2018 Softail Slim. No, that's not right either. The 2018 Road Glide Ultra. Yeah, me and this bike and Mrs. HR have seen many, many miles already, and we have this kind of bond going on with this bike right now. She hates when I trade bikes off because then she's like, all those memories are gone. I'm like, well, we can make new memories. Yeah, always make new memories on something new, right? I could go across that toll bridge someday just to pay a toll. Crazy. Anyway, my question for you today, and the reason we're going to be talking here for the next few minutes, is seasonal beers. Seasonal beers. Now, we have a few beers that we really, really like, and we can't wait until the time of the season where you can buy this beer. One of them that Mrs. HR is so in love with is beer. It is called Blockhouse Brewing Pumpkin Beer from Blockhouse Brewing. And whenever this beer comes out, and it normally comes out, you know, you would think in the fall with pumpkin stuff, but that's not always true. No. Sometimes you'll see it as early as August, you know, or yeah, usually around August we start to see it out there. And oh, she really likes this beer. She says the best pumpkin beer she can have, or she ever tasted. And we've been through them all, folks. Even Punk King. Punk King is supposed to be the best pumpkin beer. Everybody, like, you know, raves about this stuff, but she just really likes the Blockhouse Brewing beer. Now, it's okay. I don't mind it so much. I mean, I could drink it once in a while, but it's not something that I would drink, you know, like on a daily basis. The beer that we're going to be going out here looking for today is actually called Mad Elf. Now, if you've never had a Mad Elf, I think you should, and you drink beer, I think you should treat yourself to one or two. Limit yourself to two, because I'm going to tell you what, unless you got a super high tolerance for alcohol, Mad Elf is like, whoa, that's a big hole. Mad Elf has, I think, 11% alcohol. 11% alcohol in Mad Elf. And get this, we were watching the news and Samuel Adams came out with a beer. The only state they're allowed to sell it in for whatever reason is Pennsylvania. I don't know why. I don't know if we got the most drunks in Pennsylvania. And if you live in the state, I'm sorry for saying that, but I don't know. I don't know why that is, but a lot of the other states outlawed this beer. They're claiming this beer is like, I think Mrs. HR told me this morning, 55% alcohol. 55%, folks. I mean, that's like, whew, that's something, huh? So anyway, yeah, but we are not looking to buy that. And the reason is, I think for a quart of that beer, I think she said it was $250 a quart. And yeah, we don't spend that kind of money for beer, that's for sure. Now, if you go looking for Mad Elf is made by the Trog Brewing Company in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I know this because we've been to their brewing company quite a few times. I used to go to conferences in Hershey all the time, every year. And Miss HR would go with me. We'd always make it a point to go over to Trog Brewing. So, where's that? I don't know where it went to, but... And it's just an excellent, excellent beer, folks. I mean, just... like I said, it's called Mad Elf. And a few people don't know the backstory. When we first started going to... when we first started going to Trog Brewing, we first found Mad Elf. It had a different elf on the label than what it has today. The reason is... I don't know if they found this elf on the internet or what they did, but they actually They actually got sued for copyright infringement for the logo. That's a lower result. 6 gears is a little bit too much for this. So yeah, they got sued for patent infringement over the logo, so they changed the logo. But what's cool about it is Mrs. HDR actually has an original shirt with the original elf on it. And a few years ago, I went to a conference back in Hershey, and I was able to get her a new t-shirt with the new elf, so that's pretty cool. So she has both of the logos, the different logos. But yeah, it's a Christmas beer, so it comes out every year. You'll see the Mad Elf is dressed up like a Christmas elf. But yeah, so do you have any beers? I mean, like Samuel Adams Oktoberfest is pretty decent. I kind of like it. I'll usually buy a 6-pack of that every now and then. I won't buy a case of it. We do buy a case of Mad Elf, and that is going to set you back by about $50. But I've told many people that case will last us an entire year. It's not a beer you're going to drink every day after work. Because after drinking 2 of those, myself and Mrs. HDR just want to like fall asleep. It's just I mean, 11% alcohol will really kick you over. And but it's really tasty. So yeah, I do like Oktoberfest. I'm trying to think of any other ones out there that I actually buy and seem to buy up. I mean, I'm kind of stuck on a beer right now called Fat Tire, like F-A-T. I think we talked about that before, but I do like that beer, and I buy a 6-pack of that every now and then. I won't buy a case because I want to drink it too much, and I don't want to do that. But the thing with beers nowadays, and I used to work with this one principal, and we used to joke around and laugh, and we always talked about starting our own little brewing company, and he said, oh, that'd be so cool, because I was brewing beer at my house, so I knew how to make the beer, and so we were going to start a little business together, and then we never did. We just never did. Now this is, oh man, 15 years ago, all right? Maybe longer. But you look now there's microbreweries all over the place. I mean, a lot of our friends call them yuppie bars, because you go in there for a draft beer, you're looking at anywhere from $5 to $10, and a $10 draft is like a real small one. It's like almost like a tumbler, because they claim it to be their best beer. Their favorite, their branded beer, and you get a little tumbler of it for like $10. But I mean, it's cool. We do go to some of the microbrews just to try different beers, and we usually get what's called a flight of beer. Now the flight of beer usually is I would say like 6 to 8 1-ounce pours. So they're not that big of glasses, and you get to taste it. The idea is taste testing it. And you can also get a flight of, I don't know what the heck they did to this road. You can also get a flight of whiskey if you ever go to distilleries. So we've been to a few of those also. Those are pretty cool. Got to be careful on those. You start drinking 1-ounce shots of, distilled whiskey. You're not going to be driving too soon. And yes, we never do this on the motorcycle, that's for sure. We just, we enjoy riding around the car. It's usually one of our fall or winter type deal things when we want a weekend or something to do. We'll go and find some breweries and maybe go away for the weekend. And so that's pretty cool. Alright, but let me know if you have any seasonal beers that you can't wait to come out each year. And these brewing companies are very smart when they do this stuff. Let me tell you that. They know what they're doing. They bring them out early enough where they know you're going to buy a couple cases of it. You're going to store it in your house to have it for the holidays, whichever holiday it might be. So, I was just thinking as I was riding along telling you the story, I wonder about a turkey beer. I wonder if I could create a beer that tastes like turkey, giblets, and gravy. Huh. Just throw this right in the old beer batch there, and who knows? I could have a beer for Thanksgiving. It'll be called HDR turkey beer. I think that could be fun. Hey, but let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear from you. If you have even if you have a favorite beer, what is that? My favorite beer right now is Michelob Ultra Light because it's less calories and it tastes great. I know, that's another commercial. Sorry, I stole it. Alright, remember, ride your own ride and be safe out there. I will talk to you next time. Harley Day Rider will be down and out once again in the lovely, yep, southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye-bye for now, everybody. Souped up hearse. Yeah. Get you to the gravesite a little faster. In a turbo engine. What the heck is that thing? Huh.